should be, okay, put this over. There, put this over. Here. Put the game right. Okay. Lovebird, okay. Wait, I'm supposed to do my intro. Tadaima! And Lovebird, okay. Welcome home, welcome to the birdcage, welcome to the stream. So happy to have you. Hello. Okay. Oh no, did I mess something up? Okay, probably not. It's probably fine. Okay. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I'm streaming. I'm playing a game. Is the music too loud? I want to make sure the music's not too loud. You'll see the game in a second. What we are going to do is play a dating sim that's been released. I've been really curious about for a while now. It's called Find Love or Die Trying. And I want to play it so badly. I'm worried I'm gonna die a lot though. I have been eating. I have been hydrating. I had chicken and rice today. But really, they were leftovers. And I added some toast and I think I had some pie for breakfast. It's the day after my birthday. I'm allowed to eat pie for breakfast, right? I think it's allowed. Yeah! I hope you've been doing well. Let's see, where's the box? Okay. Yay! Perfect. Let me know if I'm too loud. Let me know if the stream's too loud. I can change it. I can adjust it. I haven't done a whole lot of gaming streams, obviously. So I gotta get used to them. Today though, I babysat, and again I tried to teach my little cousin a monologue she's working on. And I thought it was going pretty well, right? And then I say, alright kiddo, why don't you show mom and dad? And she's like, okay. And she tries to say it in front of them, and she totally clammed up. She recited it, but, you know, it was all wooden. And she was so stiff, and her mom looks at me like, really? And I'm all, no, she's got this. She's just gotta, up her confidence. Focus, you know? That kind of thing stuff though. Especially with, you know, with kids. They're prone to get nervous, so sometimes you think, oh, we're doing great in rehearsal, but then they start doing it in front of someone new, and all of a sudden they can't do it anymore. So stressful. Alright, let's see. Here's a question. How long do people who are streaming video games usually wait? I feel like there's usually an obligatory, let's not start yet, let's wait for people to come in. But I wanna play. I wanna play now. How long am I supposed to wait? Right? I don't either. It feels so natural when other people do it. But I just want to play this game. It's been sitting in my stream library for so long. Wow, look at that. It's a game. Hold on, let me. So first impressions, right? First impressions. I like this yellow girl. She's cute. Oh, hold on. Let me get out of the way so you can... Look at her! I like her sweatshirt. I like her smile and the choker. She's kinda looks... I don't know. We have a similar vibe, maybe. Maybe that's why I like her. The girl with the red top is sexy, obviously. And she's looking at me. But she gives me the feeling she might be the death of me, you know? And then over here, the girl in blue, you can't see her that well, but I'm a sucker for a pleated skirt with plaid. So, she's definitely appealing to me, but she looks kinda quiet, you know? But she looks like she could have a lot going on. She kinda looks like best girl material, so we'll see. And then the pink girl, obviously ganky, cute. But I feel like there's something off about her. Do you know what I mean? The pink girl? What's she hiding? And the green girl probably has a tragic backstory. And the purple girl is obviously the face of the game, you know? So she probably is pretty unique. But they all make me curious. They're pretty simple looking, but... I mean, the title's just so catchy, grabbing. Find love or die trying. I don't want to die. I want to find love. So I have to... It makes me curious. Who am I gonna romance first? Good question. I feel like I'll romance whoever I feel like won't make me die first. I don't want to die immediately. Okay, I want to start. Ah! Whoa, I get to be a girl! Yes, yes, yes! I guess I'm starting, huh? I don't know who this is. Hey, don't just lie there. Get up. Just 5 more minutes. You are the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play. It's on. Ow! It's this girl. Okay. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Ah! Did you just hit me? Sorry if I'm cutting off a little bit of the text. Should I be on the other side? I don't know. I'm gonna stay where I am. Nah, I just got here. I just chased off the person who hit you. Really, you should be thanking me. Pretty sure that was you. What's up with that look on your... Ah, damn it. Now we're right back where we started. Ah. Ow! Alright. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh, did you just hit me? Wait, didn't this just happen? Of course not. There's no way that I'd hit you twice. Anyway, what's your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name! Oh, wait, what? I swear, I didn't hit you that hard. So you did hit me. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why is that? We can talk about why after. What's your name? It's... F-I-Z-Z-Y. My name's Fizzy! It's Fizzy! I can't remember anything else, though. Wow. I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? what you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying. Though we just call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer. The name's Kat. The premise is that you, the shooter, are living with 5 beautiful women, and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would I know if one of them's my soulmate? Dan, okay, please. Welcome home, welcome to the bird cage, welcome to the stream. So happy to have you. Hello, hello. Hi. Yes, feel free to work. This is a heavy voice acting stream, so feel free to just listen, hang out. I'm here to read you a story, basically. Yes. But anyway, when I get loud, let me know. If my mic peaks really bad, I can. Oh, hold on, wait. Let me see if I. Okay, maybe that's better. Maybe it's worse. I don't know. Let me know. Well, sometimes I get really loud, so. Okay, yay! I'm gonna keep playing this video game now. That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Hello, everybody! Hi. I'll be on Arium tonight gathering stars for the team. Then on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you 2 will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Happily ever after, forever. Except without the yacht, it's a loner. If she says no, well, we're going to have to kill you. Wait, what? Killed? You're joking, right? Ah! There's a man! Sorry, he's not in any of the marketing. I didn't know there were men in this game. Oh gosh, I have to do a man voice.
Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Really? You look like I just took a shit in your cereal.
What's going on? Who are you?
What are my manners? The name's Damien. Damien Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet.
Battle Royale games? Like computer games? Like Fortnite? Did you make Fortnite?
You been living under a rock, stink-ass armpit? Real people killing each other is in this season.
What?
Well, was in this season. I swear, I put in hard and honest work making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? So we're trying to find a new kind of killing game. Spicing a little romance on top for people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in. Hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love. Or die. Whatever. Just put on a good show for me. Excuse me, Mr. Black. Oh, what is it, one? Or
One, bro. The first production is...
what is it, one? We're missing 2 of the aerial cameras for the backfield. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Give him hell, Kit Kat.
You don't need to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't.
and not for lack of trying.
How would you know that? Cat's eye.
Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show.
The girls don't know?
They have no idea your life is in danger. They just think it's a regular dating show about finding your soulmate, called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed. You'll get them killed as well.
How could you?
I don't make the rules, Fizzy. I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person, Fizzy.
No one's ever called me that.
Most people would be a little happier to hear they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women. What's there to worry about?
Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl I ask says no. The little bit about not remembering who the hell I am.
How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back. And presumably to leave this show alive.
That depends on what the memories are, but yes.
If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way, off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows? You may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know.
I think I have to say yes or I'll die, right? Sounds like a deal. How do I save my game? Oh. Well, I found it.
That's the spirit, sugar. Who knows? You might even be thanking me for this one day.
We'll see about that.
Trust me, I'll make sure this show will be the best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment.
That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show?
Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me. I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants.
Cat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along.
Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. No matter what, just smile. Got it?
Got it. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realize it at first, but the bar was in a small airplane. I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Wow, it's huge. I can't imagine how expensive this place is.
You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap.
New Asia?
Haven't you read the news in the past decade?
Memory loss, remember?
Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what? We're starting already?
Not quite.
To give the world top-tier enjoyment.
To protect our ass from unemployment.
It's a Pokemon reference!
To make the world believe in fate and love.
We work like slaves for the shills above.
We're the Brothers 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare to...
Get the set ready. I want to start filming yesterday.
Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros.
Whose idea was working in the TV industry anyway?
This wouldn't have happened if we just decided to be accountants. Wait by the mansion doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people! Let's get to work.
You'd think she'd need to button her blazer to work as a professional. I walked to the doors.
Hey, Fizzy, can you hear me?
Kat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Kat?
I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on the island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother.
Oni-tan. That doesn't sound it. That sounds exactly as good as you think it does. I like it.
Hey, how else could we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head?
Good point.
Anyway, head into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. See you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out.
Alright, I'm finally here. And there's only one thing left to do. Open the door. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress, pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Whoa, I didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Fizzy. That's me. How did you know my name? Oh my gosh, are we childhood friends? Oh my god, oh no. She her hair kind of reminds me of Lily's. It hasn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yui Fushikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Yeesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this. I promise. Oh, I can't believe you forgot. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could be? Forget everything. You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Yep. Oh my gosh, what did she do? We've got drama. There's something going on. It's good to see you, Fizzy. You haven't changed. It feels like just like when we used to fool around back then. Fool around in a family-friendly sort of way. Pinky promise. It's good to see you too, Yui. What brings you out here? Oh, you know. To be honest, dating apps or shows and all that aren't really my thing. But I saw that you were... what are you making me say? But besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me to show you where my room is. Wait a second. I haven't cleaned it up yet. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense that this has happened before. I guess I'll see her later. Games room, right? I want to go to wherever the gamer girls are. Yes. As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. She looked deep in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at a lightning speed. What kind of voice? New high score! Oh man, it's a shame I can't submit it. I guess she's like in chill girl voice. Oh, sup, dude? Do you know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. What does a person even do in this situation? Zaku! Okay, wait. Welcome home. Welcome to a bird cage. Welcome to the stream. I have encountered a green gamer girl. I'm on a dating show. Oh, let me tell you the premise. I'm on a dating show, and but the girls don't know that explain, Fizzy. If the girl at the end doesn't accept my confession, I will get murdered. They will kill me. But I can't tell any of the girls that my life is at stake. I just have to act normal, or they'll kill everyone. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay?
No worries, Fizzy. She'll be fine.
Oh, hey Cat. What's up?
We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it.
I'm still working on her voice.
Yo, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back to the Stone Age with games and electricity and other things, but still, I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here.
You're a streamer? There's always a streamer. Yes, sir, that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I stream real life too. And I can't now. Maybe you could just record things and post them later.
I guess that's what I'll have to do.
But that's so last year.
By the way, what's this whole show about?
Wait, what?
I honestly have no idea what I got into regarding pretty much everything to do with this show.
You didn't do even a little bit of research before you decided to come here?
Hey! Don't get in my face about this!
From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different! I forgot to do my due diligence, and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Chat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. And my name's Fizzy. I'm what Cat calls the shooter. Huh. So it's like a visual novel dating sim, except I'm stuck in it rather than getting to play it myself. I guess so? Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it! I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, world! Tara's coming! And she always wins. Tara ran off with the fiery look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed. But who would? I guess there's nothing left to do here. Let's go to the kitchen. By the way, the girl we met first was the friend, a girl who we knew in high school, but we have amnesia. And she's like, maybe it's better you forgot everything. Don't worry about it. So we clearly have a history. Come on, these ribs are well done.
Thank you, ma'am!
They were supposed to be medium rare. Please remake all of them all before the hour is up.
I knew we should have worked in accounting.
Then I've just the opportunity for you one. I've just bought one of the neighboring islands, and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall, and don't forget about the ribs.
I take it back.
The side dishes are magnificent too. Keep up, you diligent worker.
Aw, shucks. You're too kind, ma'am. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us lonely peons.
The soup is simply delightful. Good work, 3.
Thank you, Violet. Man, she's 100 times better than my floor boss just around.
I couldn't agree more, bro.
1, if you insist on taking so long with the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Just kidding. Upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway. So maybe.
She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person?
Those are the production assistants on the TV show. They are 5 brothers and they do Team Rocket references. Hey there! You got a second to chat?
Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. I've got to clean up the soup that one set on fire earlier. Is that even possible?
Anything's possible if you put your mind to it.
Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. Public education. Just kidding.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Actually, we think the same about you on a daily basis.
I can confirm that. I wish Mom never had you guys.
That's intense.
Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet. Violet Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Fizzy.
You already know who I am.
I imagine each contestant does. Flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date? No one could be that unintelligent. I do hope you're worthy of being the suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport. Courting a lady is a different sport than other girls.
That's true. She's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family.
They're even richer than Royal Black Media. Alright, 3, your base cut 50%. Enjoy your even shittier instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school?
I get it.
I am, how to say, fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look fairly average to me.
I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet.
I do like
A deafening explosion blasted through the kitchen.
The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind.
You're not really putting one on the menu, right?
One, why is there a hole in the ceiling?
Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. Let's go to the backyard! Wow. Calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes farther than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. She's quick! And getting closer, and closer, and... She slid to a stop in front of me. She is cute! Howdy! I'm Allie. Nice to meet ya. You're Fizzy, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog, though? Sure. That sounds... Alright! Let's go! She grabbed me by the hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. She's so fast! It takes all I can have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice, though. For some reason, I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. on, keep it up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Alright. I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace.
Is that all you've got?
Allie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. I gained more and more speed and watched as Allie slowly fell behind.
Wow! You're running even faster than my dad did when he left.
Oh, Fizzy, what the? I unconsciously slowed down with this comfortable shock. In that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me.
Ah, jeez, kidding. No need to take everything so seriously. That bastard died before I ever got the chance to.
Oh, I'm so...
Don't be. I killed him myself.
What?
The look on your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Fizzy. I'm kidding.
Or am I? I felt my heart start to give out, less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath.
That was fun, Fizzy. Let's run again sometime.
I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly.
But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, shooter.
I laid on the grass like an obese walrus, grasping for air. Is this how I die? I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Allie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. Luciagard, okay, bleed, or Marluciagard. Okay, bleed. Welcome home, welcome to the bird cage, welcome to the stream, so happy to have you. Oh, welcome to the bird cage. I'm playing a game, a dating sim. Okay, bleed. Find love or die trying. In the game, there are 5 girls that I get to live with for a week, and at the end I get to confess to one of them, and if she accepts, I live happily ever after, but if she doesn't, I get killed, and the girls don't know my life is at stake. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. I'll go to the library now. You know, do I sound different? It's a different microphone. The library was like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic. Nothing out like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A/B Testing After the Apocalypse, first edition by DB. Hey, what are you reading? I don't know what kind of voice to give her. I don't have a read on her personality. Oh, this? Just another elementary... Oh, yeah, she's a fake airhead. Oh, this. Just another elementary... I mean, an absolutely fetched truth Tiva Mias. Can you believe that this one celebrity would, like, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know? Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. I'm Scarlet, by the way. You're Fizzy, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet.
It's nice to meet you too, Fizzy. Oh, wait, it's nice to meet you too, Fizzy.
I'm curious, so what are you actually reading?
I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show.
Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. She ran away so fast I didn't have a chance to say anything more. You're kidding me.
Alright. Enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the main entrance of the mansion.
I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. I don't think I'm being paid.
That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know.
You're not the boss of me! I think I gave her more of a gremlin-y voice. What have I gotten myself into? So these are the girls. Kat is the producer, and she says she's gonna kill me if no one falls in love with me. Allie is the sporty one who likes, I guess I'd call it rage baiting? Or fear bait. She likes saying edgy shit to throw you off. The blue one is the bossy Odol-sama type. The red one is a double fake airhead who seems to be horny. The green one is the streamer. And the pink one is my high school friend who has a secret or something. By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered in scribbles and math equations.
And that's why Fizzy's the perfect soulmate for each of you.
I'm sorry, but you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie.
Late to the party, Fizzy.
Like you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment?
You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate. One of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So without further ado, who's it gonna be?
Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had a chance to really talk with any of them yet.
Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, well, who do you want to talk to the most right now?
Alright, I guess. Okay. So on first impressions, I'm most curious about Yui, because we have a pass. And Allie's rage baiting makes me curious what her deal is. I think I'm gonna pick Yui, the high school friend who is pink. Yui. Yes! Confident boy, I won the bet. But that was my whole salary. Oh my god.
That's a great choice, Fizzy. I knew I could count on you. Alright, places, people. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes, ma'am!
And action!
The forest to the north of the house was as serene as it could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give way beneath my feet, and the wind caressed my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, Fizzy. What you doing all the way out here? You think? I hope not. I was looking for you, Yui. I was hoping we could spend some time together. Then consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world. Yui had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I'd like that. Also, I have amnesia. Oh! CG! She's so cute in this CG! I wanna put the... How do I get rid of the... I don't know how to get rid of it. Why am I losing it? Take that as I see you later. I'll be on Arium later to gather stars for the event. Let's see. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. But it was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun, and chickens too. My farm had too many farm animals to count. You didn't sound like okay. Hello. I am still streaming on Arium, but I will now be playing games on YouTube. I'm really excited about it. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit, way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right, and I got lost. I swear every building looks the same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for directions, or to where I would live, or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah. You didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I'd never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know... shy. Huh? We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. Aw, I'm sorry about that. It's not your fault, Fizzy. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, Fizzy. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. Right? Right? That's what I thought. Trying to adjust my headphones. That's totally what I thought. I thought, she's totally under me! I knew it! Sorry. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Sorry, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day talking, taking in the nature, and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's got you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Fizzy. I like her. I like her. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze.
Hey there, Fizzy. Sorry to bother you this late.
It's alright. What's up, cat?
Don't mind me, just gonna make myself real comfortable.
Ah. Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I wish I knew how to make the speech bubble disappear. I wanna see it. I wanna see it.
Oh my god. You have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely.
I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union.
I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead?
I can think of a few things.
You'd think 5 women were enough for one person. You're incorrigible, Fizzy. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show.
Just until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken.
Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night, so let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there.
That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat.
Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back on topic, our audience has really loved your date with Yui today. People online can't stop raving about you and Yui. I mean, it's mostly death threats targeted at you because they'd want to be in your position, but that's something.
Mommy? Sorry, Mommy? Sorry. Is it the voice? I mean, I do pride myself on, bringing characters to life and stuff. I'm pretty awesome. It's kind of my thing, Well, that's why I was so excited to start YouTube. I want to play so many story games and, this is so sad. Yeah, it's no big deal. It's pretty awesome at it, so... Nice to know the outside world is safer than here.
They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui be their soulmate candidate. Then again, it's no fun if this is just the Yui show. We need drama, love triangles, betrayal. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them on a date.
While I would like to go out with Yui again, I feel like I should listen to the pretty lady. Alright, sounds good to me.
Really? Since you had such a great date today, I'm surprised you agreed so easily.
Well, it's a bit weird, but... At the end of the day, this is a TV show. You need ratings to survive.
You're exactly right. And more specifically... You need those ratings to survive, or they'll axe the show before the last day.
What happens to me if that happens?
Well, it'd be as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end of the show.
Got it. Well, that's simple enough.
I'm impressed at how well you took that. Have you been on a life or death killing dating show before?
Can't say I have.
Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night?
Sounds good to me.
If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow, Fizzy. Good night.
Good night, Cat. The Hot Little Boyfriend soundtrack is all royalty free. So like it's used a lot for YouTubers and other stuff, and every time I hear it, I have feelings. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Yui before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey! Aw. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I try to respond, but no words come out. Fizzy, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Episode 2, the second one. I have no idea what that meant. In the morning, the girls and I decide to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh wow! There's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen before.
Really? You've never seen a tulip?
Grandma and I only grew hyacinths back home, so nope. Not even on the internet. And I thought I had to get out more.
I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps.
Well, what do you do with those?
We do a lot of experiments in the lab.
I need to figure out Scarlett's voice. She's like a fake valley girl, but secretly a real valley girl, but also a genius, but also not. I think. I can't tell.
We do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk?
Literally never.
It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day, too. I miss you, Fluffy.
You're sure they were lost?
Tea's ready.
Thank you, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite.
I've prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy.
We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. Currently the ones that I'm most interested in a date with are Yui, but I promised I'd do someone else. So Allie, because she's all ganky and sporty, but then she's like saying edgy shit. And Scarlet, the mad scientist valley girl.
Oh, there you are, Fizzy. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right?
How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before except for, well, everything.
Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today.
Ow, that stings.
It'll just be between you two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. If we're not chosen within these first 2 days, then what are we to do instead? Well, we are in a tropical paradise. Think of the rest of the show as a vacation. It's not like you're losing anything. Soulmates aren't real anyway. Not much for romance, are you, Cat? How could you tell?
Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today?
Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together. And who knows where that'll go.
Ugh. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir.
So, without further ado, Fizzy, who's the unlucky girl?
Allie or Scarlet, I I'm kind of a sucker for sciencey types, so Scarlet does really call me. But I think, but she does science, unethical science. I can't help myself. I have to pick the unethical science. It's so cute. Cat's nails are like super sharp. Interesting. I have to pick Scarlet. I have to. She's so my type. Yeah. Scarlet!
Alright, we'll make it happen. Let's have Fizzy start at the mansion, and ooh, I know where to bring Scarlet. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her.
It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. She just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her.
Fizzy! Thank God you're okay. Oh my God!
What's going on, Scarlet?
Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier, and there's really nothing like it. It's really incredible, and I messed up my intro with you earlier, and...
Whoa, slow down.
I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing.
Wow! That's not something you hear every day.
The cool thing is, applying it in just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is...
Someone slammed the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise.
Give me brains and bananas.
Applying too much turns people into rabid monkey zombies hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas.
Dear God, not the bananas! The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked out. See, this is the kind of lady that appeals to me.
We need to get out of here fast.
Or busted through the door and blocked our only exit.
Give me brains and bananas.
I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run.
I've got a better idea.
Scarlet blasted forward with the white powder, covering his face entirely. He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. What was that?
Let's just say we're seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that. Follow me.
Hallucinogen. We ran outside the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen?
Ooh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experimented on the brothers' fight to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place.
In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks.
I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till I've got an antidote.
Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside?
They're actually trapped inside the library right now.
Oh, shit! We've got to go back and save them!
I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies, too. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the library.
We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together, but I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough! I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but feel a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime. You really think this'll work? You bet! I made it after all. Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked outside the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here.
Alright, it's time to save our friends.
Hold on, let me recalibrate. Help. Okay, yeah. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I can't tell if it's a network problem or sorry if I'm lagging a little, I apologize.
Bridge!
They're coming right at us!
Nothing to worry about.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
This is payback for you guys acing your introductions.
I'm so sorry, what?
Oh, nothing.
You sure that's binocular though? I like her.
Of course. What does it look like under it?
Huh? Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a lot.
What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house. Not for much longer, promise.
We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Where was she hiding that? One must wonder.
Not quite the first date you expected, huh?
You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though.
Kat told me to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that.
I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder.
Hey there, Fizzy. Got a minute? I want to make Yui and Scarlet jealous. It'll be good for ratings.
Sorry, what?
You're no fun. Anyway.
She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit.
I've got some good news.
I'm all ears.
Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but...
Now, with Scarlet, there's some serious competition.
Let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous.
Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day.
For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing.
Kat laughed and took a seat on my bed.
You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Yui and Scarlet. Between the two, do you have a favorite?
It's Yui. She's more yandere. I think I have a better connection with Yui right now. It's Yui, you know? It's practically self-explanatory. She's the best.
Aha. I had a feeling you'd say that. And you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Fizzy.
Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve into nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Fizzy. You. Somehow, I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home. And more importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Fizzy? I felt the same way she did. But there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Episode 3. Take a chance. I forgot the voice I gave Allie. Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone.
Oh, really? And who was that?
I think it was Scarlet.
What are the odds of that? I dreamed the same thing. As did I.
She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had.
What do you think made you dream all that up? Either way, it was just a dream.
You used mean glare. It's super effective.
Come now, there's no point getting upset at someone and what they did in a dream.
You're right, Violet.
And yet, I seem to remember you being there too, Fizzy.
Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. I figure it's time to talk with Cat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Cat? Is that... I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Cat? No, this is Allie. Sorry, Allie. What's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about this show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night. Our voices are too similar, damn it. I went out for a walk in the forest last night. I went out for a walk in the forest last night. You know, because it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in the forest? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish! When I woke up, I was back in my room on my bed. And I swear I don't remember ever walking back. Huh. That sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. You sure you just didn't have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining... that was what... Maybe I'm just imagining things, but... Did you notice anything strange last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn. 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Fizzy. It's my pleasure, Allie. See you later. Optimus Prime? Does it sound that robotic? I have a robot voice now. Hold on, let me...
Optimus Prime.
She ran off just as fast as she'd come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Cat! I was looking for you. Afternoon, Fizzy. Same here. I wanted to ask... I wanted to ask, did your guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. Right? Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Yui and Scarlett as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance? Whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet of getting out of here alive. Sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. Glad we're on the same page, Fizzy. But enough of the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? I guess I'd like to spend the day with Yui. I knew it. Damn, should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, Yui's somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual. You gotta move on. I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Fizzy. It's nice to see you again. It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Behold! It's a bunny! Ah, she's so cute! Her CDs are so pretty. I like her, I like her, I like her. It was indeed a bunny. Where'd this little guy come from? To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild one, or maybe somebody's pet? I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So, I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Yui's smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home? I had two. Bun and Bun Bun. Both of them are total rascals. But Bun 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 here is a good boy, aren't you? She nuzzled against Bun Bun Bun's head. Yes, you are. Ah, yoshi yoshi. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked up the bunny and held it in her arms. Bun 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 looked quite content. We're working. I'm sorry if I'm a little jittery. It happens sometimes. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Am I dropping frames or something? As far as I'm aware, it's still okay. I should be good. From all the buns. But seriously, let me see if I can recalibrate. Okay. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back in my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my sisters were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but... well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Ah! Bun 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 managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. We gotta catch him! Let's go! I love her cute little face. On it! I ran as fast as I could after Bum Bum Bum, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Before long, we couldn't see him anymore. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Don't worry about it. Bum 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 likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous. We can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help. Of course, Yui. We started walking where we last saw Bum Bum Bun, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks, you're gonna make me blush. She laughed and touched my arm. Even so, the city's not my thing. It's a little bit funny. Though the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad. And sometimes the good can outweigh the bad. Exactly. You get it, Fizzy. My family's never been closer. And that's all I want. Lawyer dude, okay, wait. Welcome home, welcome to the bird cage, and welcome to the stream. So happy to have you. Hello. We're on a dating show where we have to find love. And if the girl we like doesn't accept our confession, we die. but the girls don't know my life is at stake. Our two main love interests that we've chosen are the cute girl who knew us from high school, but we have amnesia, who's secretly a yandere, and the mad scientist girl who's like also an airhead. Yeah. Although we only met as teenagers and met briefly, but she's still crazy for names. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, make something of myself, all that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? If I fail, I do die, so I should think about that. I think, for me, family and happiness come first, but they've never really come into conflict, you know? It's not often that prioritizing my family does not also make me happy. Bryce, okay, please. Welcome home, welcome to the birdcage, welcome to the stream. So happy to have you. Hello. We must find love or we will die trying. Oh, seriously, we'll die. We'll just get killed. Hello. I guess I'll say family. That'd have to be family, no doubt. Oh, is that so? I think we'd make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It was hard to believe that it's Peppermint! Yui pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun chomping on a bush. I'd never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Bun like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You're going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bun was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life, with the most twists and turns around every corner. But I can promise that if you chose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you were, I'd come running, always. She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. We locked eyes, and for that time, all I could see was her, and how beautiful she was. Bun seemed a little jealous after that. Thanks again for the help, Fizzy. Being with you made this all go a lot faster, and made it really special to me. Anytime, Yui. I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey, Cat! I thought you weren't gonna come over tonight.
Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things.
Is everything okay?
Good as always. Care to join me for a walk?
Sure, that sounds nice.
Then away we go.
Walk. We walked at a relaxed pace with Cat slightly ahead, leading the way.
So, how you feeling about day 3, Fizzy?
I still like Yui the most. Yui is still the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. It's Yui, you know? It's gotta be her. She's one of a kind. No one else gives me that same warm feeling inside.
Oh, that's so cute. And a perfect answer for the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving her fan base some more things to go rabbit over soon, huh?
You can say that again.
Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're really interested in, but it helps if you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow we'll milk this love triangle by having the girl you didn't date today. Sound good to you?
I'm noticing a pattern and making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't.
None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta check back into editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion?
Sounds good to me. We walked back in a comfortable silence.
Night.
See you later, cat. More protagonist dreams. If we got caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. It's a chance we have to take. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better, but then... Is this Allie or something? Milking? In a triangle? Oh. We know the island better than anyone by now, Fizzy. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for the latest experiment. Huh? That's totally Scarlet, right? Who's this then? Did this happen before the show started? Huh? So the dreams are taking place before the... All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype. The one Damien used to turn Six into a vegetable. Not to mention the little test audiences too. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught, I get what you're trying to say.
Are you still with me on this? It's not too late.
You don't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. I'm kinda flip-flopping what the mystery girl sounds like. Because I'm trying to guess who it is. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Scarlet knows something, huh? Scarlet, wait.
You've got to be kidding. My goodness, he really said that?
Yeah, and he was all like... Whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of light raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy.
What the hell is that?
Coming through, sorry! Ely practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back! Bun 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 is a bad boy! He just seems so well behaved, I thought I'd let him outside again and... Bun 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 effortlessly swerved past Yui, Ultraviolet, and leapt onto Allie. Ah, she's cute here. Bun 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 somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap on in his mouth. Hey! Give that back! Bun 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 seemed to sneer at Allie, then leapt away and ran off. Get back here! Allie started chasing Bun 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 with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her.
This looks like a job for me. I'm going to need
A Venus flytrap
and a few bottles of...
Yeah! Bun 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 revealed her Bun Bun Bun. Bun 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 leapt on the Scarlet. Get off!
I find it quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you for this long.
Think you could catch it?
Why, of course. Watch a master it.
Bun 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 leapt on the Violet's face!
Ah! Get this foul creature off me!
Bun 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 sneered with contempt.
Someone do something!
At that moment, I realized that Tara was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping! In just a second. Bun 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 leapt off of Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out. Give me my cap back! Whoa, really? No spoilers. Really? You have to pick one of two girls, or you have to pick two girls at the start. So I picked Ely and Scarlet.
I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on the lunch, is on for lunch today.
Oh, I guess I should help too. You want to help, Fizzy? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far. I'm right behind you. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bum Bum Bun. Emphasis on trying. That bunny is something. I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food Violet reluctantly made. And even then, he didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed.
Ugh, my head.
You okay? You don't look so good.
Not so loud. Ugh, my head is killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to enter a broadcast after that, which didn't help.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night. And she was very, very drunk when she did just that.
Thank you, thank you. I'm here all week. Clearly you're still alive, Fizzy, so it's all good. Believe me, you'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5.
Working at futuristic Evil Corp TM has to come with some benefits, right?
You'd think, but we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Before I forget what this show's all about. Today's the day you go on a date with, who's your other soulmate candidate again?
Scarlet. How much did you drink last night, Cat?
Whatever, I was just I knew that, just testing you, duh.
Right.
Alright, let's get this second date with Scarlet started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning like a bitch.
I'm pretty much fucked, huh? That is a terrible evil corporation, right? I found Scarlet out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlet, you doing okay? Maybe I give her more of an airhead voice. I'm not sold on what I've been doing with her.
Jeez. It's just you, Fizzy. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing. Whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that.
Why? You saved everybody.
We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me.
At least you fixed the situation. We don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant.
Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me.
Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'd like to try again, and I'm sure this time...
Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time?
That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if that's okay with you.
Lead the way.
You won't regret it. At least, I think you won't.
Is Scarlet Jimmy Neutron? Yes. Should I be worried?
Come on, let's go.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Whoa!
Behold!
There's a nightclub in the mansion?
There is now! I made it myself. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub. but the staff really wanted to blow up some steam, and okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made a nightclub for me, but it still counts.
I think you're probably the first person to ever say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here.
What do you mean by that?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot.
Could she be like me?
There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason.
I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow.
There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research. A gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early, I got my PhD, I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know. But now, I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be honest, I can't really remember how I got here either.
I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen?
If I knew before, I definitely don't know. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell?
I guess it does sound pretty weird.
And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this, an idiot?
I couldn't help but laugh.
But what do I even have to lose at this point?
I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain.
An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand. Better than anyone. What do you plan to do after all this is over?
Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things.
That's some plan.
I'm still working out the details. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first.
You got me beat there.
We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living. The moments that made your life unique.
It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea, if you're interested.
Let's hear it.
Getting engaged in a week is stupid. And a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Fizzy. If only to see where life goes with someone like you.
That's...
Shh. Let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past, too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know? And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say?
I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet.
I'm glad, but, how to say? I'd still prefer if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated, had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and...
I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger.
But most of all, I want you to have a happy life. And I think someone else might get it wrong.
We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. Violet, I don't have much of an impression on her because I've only talked to her in the base, like, I'm Violet, I'm the old Joe-sama, I cook type way, but she can be very sweet, but also very rude. But I would like, her outfit is one of my favorites, so I would like to see more of her for sure. I plan on playing all 5 of the girls' routes at some point or another. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. I feel like Violet has hidden depths just like all of them. I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. Lucy-Guard! More Lucy-Guard! I'm gonna call you guys by your YouTube names. I hope that's okay. Okay, delete. Who've we gone for? We're between Yui and Scarlet. So Yui, the childhood best friend, or the high school friend who's a bit yandere, and Scarlet, the sexy scientist. I flip-flopped on all their voices, so sorry if they sound different from at the start of stream. I am learning as I go. Except Kat's, hers I hammered down pretty quickly.
Oh, hey Fizzy. I was just about to go check in on you.
Hey there, Kat. What's up?
Huh. There were some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I'll take that out of the Brothers Five's paychecks.
How do you know it was them?
They're like clockwork.
Allie looked like a deer in the headlights on the other end of the kitchen. Kat hadn't seen her yet. She made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out.
Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you.
What's up?
How'd your date with Scarlet go today?
Awesome. It was amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlet today. For the first time, I think I feel like I've truly been understood.
I'm glad to hear that, Fizzy. Really. Scarlet puts up a front that's nothing like how she really is. I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you.
I'm glad she does, believe me.
More importantly, though, Scarlet's fan base has been ravenous for new content. From what I saw today, you delivered. I'm a solid 85% sure you won't wake up in a torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Fizzy.
Thanks. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day, thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Yui and Scarlet. Yes, if we don't get one of them to fall in love with us, we die.
The stakes are rising, and so are our precious ratings. So without further ado, it's time for Phase 3.
Also, we die if the show gets cancelled, so we still have to make sure it's entertaining. Also, we die if we tell any of them we might die.
You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day. So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet.
Will do.
Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first third date with a girl, right?
Sounds good to me, Cat.
See you later, Fizzy.
Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you. Yes, also I'll die if I'm killed.
Don't thank me yet.
I went back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye and protagonist dreams. Well, she said she wants to keep me alive at least until the love confession at the end, and then I might get rejected. I guess I should save. People die when they are killed, yes. I have no idea who question mark is, so I'm just flip-flopping between various voices, okay?
Alright, we're out of the mansion. Next stop, the beach.
I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing. That's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now. Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner. Easier said than done. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along. We'll go through the forest. Come on. We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it. Okay, I can see the pier now and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here. She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid. We're going to make it, right? Of course. Boat's just a little further. No one's on our tail. I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally going to leave, Fizzy. About time, if you ask me. I've dreamed of this moment every day since... Who knows how long we've been trapped here by now. But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you. I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things. Sane people didn't try to escape with me. I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound. Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know that this is where the rubber meets the road. Yeah. Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run? No. I'm kidding. Let's go. That favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Third time's the charm. The next day, I woke to the sound of an explosion outside. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? The first thing I saw was Scarlet, a black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Fizzy. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet. You okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting on trying to bring people's memories back without the whole monkey zombie bit. I figure if you and I ever, well, you know, I'd want us to know everything about each other. No secrets. I like that, Scarlet. Thanks. I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. Do Scarlet and Violet play Pokemon together? Yes.
I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute, and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island.
Sounds good to me. I'm not used to wearing headphones for so long. I keep moving them around. We walked together through the forest, hand in hand, talking about things we do after we got off the island, talking about everything and anything. Earbuds? I don't have a... earbuds that have the type of jack that I need. And after we're off the island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but there's a part of me that just wants to be a regular girl for a day. That's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay! Scarlett did a little dance of happiness. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company. And maybe a little more than that. Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment, more than ever, I was glad to be alive. What? I was just there in front of the forest background. You did enjoy my company in the woods just now. Duh. Morning, Fizzy. I want to enjoy her company in the woods. Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over, and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing isn't great, but it hasn't been all bad. Yeah, maybe some earbuds would be nice. I'm sure I can get some. I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position. On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough. Or maybe that was my... Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you'll go on your first third date with. Who's the unlucky soulmate candidate today? Yui. The moment's finally here. The final date with the best girl. Remember, if you mess this up, there's an army of people out there waiting to take your place. Not planning on it, Cat. You didn't plan to lose your memories and end up on an insane TV show either, but look how that turned out. Life sure is funny, huh? You're telling me. Life's never what you'd expect. But having a life with Yui, you'd be the luckiest person alive. And I'm not saying that just because I've got money on you picking her. You promise? Let's get those cameras rolling, people! Maybe. Sorry. I keep wiggling around. I'm sorry. I could see Yui from my room's window, walking around in front of the mansion. It looked like she was looking for something. I practically jumped down the stairs, then ran outside to see her. They know we're on a show, but they don't know that if I fail to find love or if the show gets cancelled, I will be executed. So they just think it's a normal dating show. Hey there, Fizzy. What's the hurry? You look like you're in quite the rush. I just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's really sweet of you. I've been meaning to see you too. I've just been doing a lot of thinking since you helped me get Bun Bun. How's the big bee doing? Yeah, I am too. Come to think of it, that's why I came out here. He ran out here in a hurry and I was trying to catch up. No, this has already happened a few times, and each time, somehow, he ends up back in my room. I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried. I just can't help myself, you know? You're really a sweet person, Yui. I love that about you. You are too, Fizzy. Do you have time to hang out today? There's something I'd like to do with you. Of course I do. For you. Even if it's a little boring. I'm sure it can't be that boring if it's with you, you know? Whatever it is, I'm down. Okay, here we go. And so we walked together to the beach and started fishing side by side. Now this is the life. I have to admit, this isn't what I expected. This was by far the best way to pass the time out in the countryside. To be honest, I'm not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk till dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is that okay with you? Of course it is, Huey. Getting the chance to learn more about you and try the things you like, that's where the real fun is. I'd also prefer that to doing crazy things all the time, too. Though I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving. They are when you live deep in the country. Hey, you up for a little contest? Sure, let's do it. What is it? Want to see who can get some more fish? You're on! Apparently I fanned the flames of Yui's competitive spirit. For the next few hours, we kept on at it while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company. Yui was a natural. She kept catching fish left and right. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean, and each time I wondered when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a single one. But that didn't matter. What did was that we were having a ball. Thanks for indulging me, Fizzy. Hey, I had a lot of fun too, Yui. Don't worry about it. You don't have to lie. I know I'm not like the other girls. I grew up with nothing, and it shows. And how I spend my time, what I wear, everything. I love you so much, you know? If I had you, I'd give you all the love in my heart. At every moment of every day. I really would live for love. That's what I've always wanted. But I know I could never give you all the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. And I find myself worrying that what if you picked me and the second we leave the island, you realize I can't give you the life you deserve and you start hating me. I don't know what I'd do if it came to that. So before it comes to that, I want to ask you, would just me be enough? No, I'm a heartless bastard. I actually kind of want to see what the other big option is, but I'm going to say yes. Of course you'll be enough, Yui. I don't need to be in the spotlight. I don't need to be rich. More than all that, I want you, and just you. I've waited so long to hear you say that. She pulled me close and kissed me. I love you so much. I always have, and I always will. I'll always put our happiness first. I'll make you so happy every day. I'll do the same. I promise. Pinch me. I must be dreaming. This is as real as it gets, Yui. From here on out, it's just going to be me and you. I just can't hold myself back anymore, Fizzy. She pushed me onto the warm sand of the beach and pressed herself against me. Yui. She kissed me once more. Her hands wrapped around me as mine pulled her closer. Let's make up for lost time, Fizzy. What happened next was imagination come to life. I lost all track of time in the outside world, and the Yui mattered. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wish we got a CG for that. Is there a patch or something that has... Hi! After today's date, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. The night was as clear as it could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking.
I thought I'd find you here.
Why's that?
Just a gut feeling. And the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I can't believe the show's almost over. It didn't feel real earlier today.
Time sure flies, doesn't it?
Nightbirds played these games, so I think they are just a bit light on CDs, which is okay. I accept them for what they are. I'm really enjoying it so far.
You've only got one last third date with Scarlet tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date today?
Yui's the most wonderful woman in the whole world. Somehow, she can take the most normal things and turn them into irreplaceable memories. More than anything, I just want to make more memories with her every day. And make her happier than anyone's ever been.
Jeez, we're gonna have to edit that to stop people from throwing up. I get it though. You, my friend, are luckier than anyone has any right to be. Better pack your bags. I got a feeling you'll be heading to the countryside soon. Who knew that 3 dates were all you needed to figure out if a marriage would last?
Oh! Hopefully. I guess I should check the achievements.
If the TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight and prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything.
Cat reached her hand out to me. I put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library.
Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places?
You like to read?
Well, yes, but no. There's no interest for us goons. So here's where we store most of our information. There's no internet for us goons. So here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them though. They're pretty useless to the average person.
Interesting, and also a little unnecessary. Who's going to read a book?
Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad.
It still doesn't answer why you brought me here.
Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. And it's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So...
You want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here?
I'm so glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor.
I couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, Cat. It's the least I can do.
Great! Alright, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Valveranda, 100 easy recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and...
I regret everything. This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours. Seriously, whoever designed this system should be shot. I tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Fizzy. I'll send you a thank you card when you're off the island or something.
At this rate, that was pretty much slave labor.
I like to think of it as more as unpaid charity work. You've got one last date tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you're out of here?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows?
That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Fizzy.
See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it. That's it then. I couldn't find the words to say. I love you.
I love you too, Fizzy. I wish we could have met anywhere but here.
She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Who is it? I woke up with Yui in my arms. We stayed up late last night, going for an unforgettable walk in the woods together. She was still fast asleep and holding on to me so tightly. She looked at peace. I ran my hand through her chestnut hair. I love you, Fizzy. She hugged me a little tighter. I couldn't move. Ah! But hell, I didn't want to. Streamer doesn't know. Who would? I mean, from what I can tell, right? It seems like we've been on this show before. Or at least a show run by the same company before. Because they mentioned Damien. And they also mentioned a scientist turning someone into a plant. Which might be Scarlet. She has lost her memories too. So it makes sense if we've both been on the show before. But that still leaves the mystery girl as a mystery girl. The morning flew by, and it couldn't have been any better. If you told me this would happen all those years ago, I'd have laughed. But I'm so glad it's happened. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Though it'd be perfect if it wasn't here. What do you mean? I know you have to go on a date with someone else today. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Yui. That's okay. After you told me how you felt, I'm feeling secure, even if you have to date somebody else. Don't have too much fun, though. I kissed her on the forehead. I'll see you later, Yui. That's what I figure, yeah, but it would be cool if you were one of the girls. For some reason, I feel like it's Cat. Come back soon. Oh, freaking this guy.
Well, who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet?
And good morning to you too, Damien.
Fizzy! Don't mind me. Don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I think you'll really make it out of here.
That's great news!
I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than we've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally, if I'm around when your number's up. Guess we'll find out together, won't we? Later.
Sorry about him, he can be a little mean sometimes.
A murder threat is a little mean.
Anyway, you ready for your last date with Scarlet?
I feel like I need to save the game.
It's just the last date, and tomorrow it'll be the final ceremony.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Fantastic! Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Fizzy. You'll need it.
Thanks, Cat. I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Scarlet. I found Scarlet in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they'd been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlet. What you reading? Hi, Fizzy. What? Hi, Fizzy. Just an old fairy tale. Really? I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw science out the window.
I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one.
Which one are you reading? He does have pretty good hair. I can't put my finger on it right now.
It's called The Prince of Averanda. Really, it's silly. I thought you'd be interested in...
Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind.
Okay. I don't see why not. No. Oh, thank you. No, Jason. It's normal. We're on a date after all. It's okay for me to admire a beautiful, lovely... You know? There's a young girl, Nera, who is a princess of the kingdom of Averanda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and friends. Like a robot dog that would eat so many vegetables they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime.
Scarlet giggled like a child.
Nera has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named Gloria. Though her kingdom would never approve of their relationship, Nera and Gloria never fail to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day, her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again, and Nera is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, Nera does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've had before, but secretly she wants to leave. As queen, she has no time for things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night, alone. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, Nera is cursed by the same witch that took her mother, and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom. Everything except Aloria and the desire to leave. And so she leaves. and no one in the village ever sees her again. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening until now.
Ah, come on! Believe me, Scarlet, I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep into her eyes, and I could tell how much she loved this story.
Well, there's not really much left, but... Well... Nara and Aloria live a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day, she remembers everything and rushes home worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees that her people are being ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper in the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nara confronts the witch on the border of Averonda. The queen takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nara, the Lost Queen. Nara's mother, the Lost Queen. Nara's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again. Or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nara makes.
That's quite the cliffhanger. I want to know what happens next.
Believe me too. Curious. What would you do in Nara's shoes?
Do it for love. I think I'd leave and never come back.
Interesting. Why is that?
There's no point living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom for Nara to stay there, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. And that's just too sad.
I think the same way. I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know?
Yeah, I get the same feeling too.
That's just life, you know? You have to keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's just life, you know? You have to keep moving forward.
Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy you're the one I get to move forward with, Fizzy.
Me too, Scarlet. Queen! If you say so.
There's no one else I'd rather be.
There's no one else I'd rather be with. Right here. Right now. And speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you.
Where's that?
I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned you love fairy tales.
Oh my gosh! There's turtles down here! Turtles!
She's practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the Ocean Palace just might be your thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug.
This is wonderful, Fizzy. Thank you so much. You've made everything so special. In ways I honestly couldn't believe. But you did it.
And this is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion that set me on fire. And she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me.
Always.
We looked deep into each other's eyes. Then... What? No, what? In a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlet.
Fizzy? Looks like there's a blackout.
Scarlet held my hand tight. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming toward us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no. We're surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath.
I'm sorry, Fizzy. You just didn't make the cut.
We've got to get out of here.
Just make it quick, please.
I could hear the woman that voice belonged to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlet along with me.
What's going on? Who are...
Just come with me, we've got to get out of... I didn't even make it 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back.
Fizzy!
I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no scoundrel could escape as they pinned me to the ground. Scarlet, you've got to run! Get out of here! It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of the cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run, for what felt like an eternity. Then, nothing. What the fuck? Oh, no. Hey! Hey! I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls, the smell of disinfectant and rotting flesh. There was a nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off as fast as I could, but my neck, hands, legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Scarlet? Are you there? I lay her back where echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive.
Hey, Fizzy.
Cat was holding some kind of helmet, with thick wires extruding from the back of it. I knew we were stuck in VR! One of the dreams totally had a... They were like, oh, at least on the outside, it's real, and it's not real in here. You know? They were talking about how stuff isn't real in here, and it's real outside, but it's not real in here. It's totally getting trapped in VR vibes.
Don't worry, Scarlet's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap.
Cat! What's going on? You've gotta help me. I was just on my date with Scarlet when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and...
I know, Fizzy. I know.
She sighed.
You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet?
I don't care! Get me out of here!
At this point, there's no point explaining.
She placed the helmet on my head carefully. But even if I wanted to stop her from doing so, the bracer on my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Cat, don't do this. I can hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. Oh, this is the termination helmet that kills me. I was in the video. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want my life back, but whatever it is, please.
Not today, Fizzy.
She pressed it. The sound of waves crashing. A world without time or color. I'm back. This time it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We never really had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe. If anything happened to her... For a moment, the world exploded with color.
Always the hero, aren't you, Fizzy?
What did you do to her?
You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but you... I'm done talking. Goodbye, Fizzy.
Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him.
You know, Fizzy,
You're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this. But a new opportunity's just opened up. I think you'd be the perfect fit.
Hey, don't just lie there.
Just 5 more minutes.
You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it.
Watch me.
Oh, that's how you want to play. It's on.
Ow!
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Ow! Did you just hit me?
What? Me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again?
Oh, my name is... I can't remember my name!
Really now? You've got to be joking.
I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing.
Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Fizzy. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of our new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed.
What the fuck? How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. From what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I finish this show without with a fiance, or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls on the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no memories in a regular hospital, like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. Allie's quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting. I've still got no idea if she's trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Violet's cool, but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of her brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. But for now, the show must go on.
And that's why Fizzy's the perfect soulmate for each of you.
I'm sorry. You just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. This is like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie.
Ah, you're late to the party, Fizzy. Now that we're all together, it's time to explain the rules of the show.
Does it just loop forever? Surely not, right? There's gotta be an ending somewhere. I can't. You'll get...
You'll get to know 3 of the girls over the next 9 days, over 3 dates with each of them.
That's different. It was originally 2 girls over 6 days. Ah.
Then on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you.
So I've got 10 days to save my life.
So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with?
Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had a chance to really talk with any of them yet.
Don't think of it that way. Think of it as, who do you want to talk to most right now?
Alright. I guess I like to spend today's alone time with...
Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something pretty important.
She pulled me aside.
This should be far enough. So the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Yui and Scarlett.
Why's that?
Let's just say we think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. And you know how important it is to get high ratings, right?
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Fizzy. So without further ado...
We walked back to the girls. I want to keep playing so bad, but... I will, okay? But... What if I come back tomorrow? Can I keep playing tomorrow? Would that be okay? Would you be mad at me if I said, let's play it tomorrow? Alright, yay! Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll be streaming on Arium later tonight. The music's so ominous. The music's so ominous. Okay. Did I save? I did save. Thank you all for coming. I'll be back again tomorrow to play more Find Love or Die Trying. I'm really curious as to where everything goes. Super interested. I'm really excited to play more. Yes. Later tonight I'll be working on the star event on Arium, so please be sure to stop by. Say hello to me before I go to bed and everything. And I'll be back here tomorrow with more Find Love or Die Trying. Yes. Okay. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Sweet tarasai. Those of you leaving the bird cage. Bye-bye, Nightbird. Marushлагай. Zdaku. Bye-bye, everybody. Oyasumi. Sweet tarasai. Snuggle in your blankets for me if you're heading to bed. And I'm gonna be taking off with a very big... Sweet Takiman!